really ticking off any of the boxes here under the More tab. And we're looking at over 2,600 total residential listings. So that's the very first factor in what makes this a buyer's market. Secondly, we're seeing the most in the history of the MLS, and I've been here for 25 years approximately, we've seen the most amount of seller financing options available, both through developers and through private owners. Secondly, in the last 12 months, this inventory of 2,600 search results, about half of that is pre-construction and the other half is resales. That was very, very different a little over 12 months ago. That was closer to a 70-30 ratio, 30% being resales, 70% being pre-construction. So what does that mean? The number of listings has gone up, increasing primarily by resales. We're looking at a 66% increase pretty much, because we're now at about a 50-50 ratio with resales and pre-construction here with these listings. And that's huge. So there's a lot more competition. And again, folks are not dropping their prices. You're not going to see that. That's one of the benefits of owning in the Los Cabos or Baja California Sur, is that you have this wonderful, like shielding, this tempered protection around your property, which is this wonderful cash market that we have here. Again, it's a slower market in comparison to what you might be accustomed to in the States or Canada, with 9 months being the average days on market. 270 days approximately is what we're looking at. That can vary slightly from area to area, but it is what it is, and that's what we have to get used to. So, there's that old adage: the more things change, the more they stay the same. There is definitely some similarities to the market that you're accustomed to in the United States or Canada, but there's definitely some big differences here, and you need to get used to that. You need to get tuned in to what those idiosyncrasies are, and work with them so that you can really get the best out of this. With that said, part of my challenge for today's episode, going from $401, $400,001 to $500,000, is the fact that there are so many listings. I mean, even here, 347 listings, any beds, any baths. As I try to reduce this for the benefit of our both our interest and our video, looking at 2 to 3 bedrooms, for example, exclusively, any number of baths, that drops it down to 309. If we add in here the view description to go to ocean view, it takes that 309 to 205. That's not too shabby. So in this example, if we look at this in $20,000 increments, 5 $20,000 increments, one could say that there's averaging about 40 on average listings per $20,000 increments. That's a lot to choose from, frankly speaking, in this $100,000 range. So what I did, and I hope you guys stay with me till the end, because what I did was I went through all of them and I picked. Now, these may not be the top picks for you, I get that, but I did my best in selecting, based on view, based on, rentability, location, as well. Try to pick my top 5, and it was hard. It was really hard, and because there's so many great listings out there, and I encourage you that if this is within your range, the $400,000 to $500,000 range, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to walk you through this. Let's do a Zoom together, and let's talk about what the current market conditions are, and let's get into this for you, right? Making sure we turn over every stone and that you feel satisfied that you got the best deal. That's what's most important for me. With that said, I know it's important for you. So I got a total of 6 listings. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the bottom, the lowest number, all the way up to the top to 500,000. And at the very end, we're going to have an A and B challenge, right? So stick with us to the very end, guys, and let me know, which would you prefer in that $480,000 to $500,000 price range, A or B? And I want your comments down below, guys. Oh, and by the way, if you want to go along with me, as we do this. You can leave me playing in the background. Go to ReloToBaja.com and create the search for yourself and see what's different the day you're looking at this video. Things can change from day to day. So don't be shy, don't be afraid. Leave me playing in the background and, go to ReloToBaja. If you don't already have an account, please feel confident to share the information that is asked of you, your name, your cell phone number, your email address. It is used exclusively by my team and I to make sure that we reach out to you, that we respond to your questions, to your concerns, and your requests in a timely fashion. So if you email us, I will respond within 24 hours or less. If you text me or call me, please give me at least an hour to call back, to text back. If I find myself filming a video like I am now, I'm not going to stop. So give me an hour. I'll be more than happy to call back or text you back within that time frame. That is my promise to you. And again, that information is exclusively used by my team and I to reach out to you directly. That's it. So let's get started, guys. Now, if you already have an account, just go ahead and type in your password. If you forgot it, say forgot password, create a new one or get the old one back. And again, we're looking at the entire Baja California Sur MLS search area, which thanks to our folks, our affiliate agents and brokers up in the Loreto area, we go as high as Mulegé and Santa Rosalia on the Sea of Cortez. And on the Pacific side, I've seen listings as high up as San Juanico or the Scorpion Bay area. For those of you that are surfers, this is a very loved by surfers location. And that said, as far south as Los Cabos, and again, from the Pacific side to the Sea of Cortez, we cover it all. So 400 to 500,000 is what we're typing in. Remember to add in that little extra $1 so that you don't repeat last time search and look at properties at the 400,000 exact price point. 2 to 3 bedrooms, we're leaving any number of baths. Property type, homes and condos. And again, under the More tab, the only thing we're using is under view description, is we're looking at ocean views. And we got these 205 results. So let's start right at the bottom, guys. With that said, this is, I think, a really great condo, and I'll tell you why. They say the number 1 rule in real estate is location, location, location. And this condominium finds itself within a gated community, known as Cabo Bello. This big little square you see right here on the map, this is Cabo Bello. And there's 2 great things about it. Number 1, Calafia condos are made up of these little buildings right here. And you see this little path, and it comes down right here. This little path will take you to a spiral stairwell that takes you down to Cabo Bello Beach. This is a great beach for snorkeling, swimming, taking your dog. It's phenomenal. So it's super easy access. As you can see, these condos are right there. Just come down this path and boom, you're on the beach. Secondly, the community itself, there's literally a hospital right here in this little plaza. There's also doctor's offices across the way right here in Plaza Paseo Los Arcos. In addition to that, you have Home Depot. There's a great wine and spirits shop right there. And there's also Fresco, which is a phenomenal supermarket. And if that's not enough, the entire El Tizol hillside is very much a self-contained hillside with farm-to-table restaurants like El Huerto, located right here, or Torote, which is a little higher up on the hill, right about here. And what's also really cool about it